Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. Today, we're going to be having a look at a subclass of the Rogue, straight out of Xanathar's Guide to Everything, the Scout Rogue. This is a cool subclass. Basically, you add a little bit of Ranger to your Rogue. You get to be a scouter, an ambusher, a spy, one of those people that are just skilled in going ahead and being the front line of the party before the real battle begins. And therefore, their abilities are largely focused around combat. They are a really cool subclass. Let's see how they work mechanically. Starting at level 3, the Scout Rogue gets 2 powers. First of all, they get the Skirmisher power. Every time a creature ends their turn next to the Scout can use their reaction to move half of their speed, so for most creatures that's 15 feet, and this movement does not provoke opportunity attacks. So let me paint a picture for you. The Rogue is not the tankiest character. He doesn't like being stuck in combat. But if an enemy walks up and attacks him, they would want, especially if they were a ranged fighter, like using a bow, they want to get some distance away from that character. Moving normally provokes opportunity attacks. Enemy walks up, hits you, you can use your reaction to uncanny dodge the damage, or you can use your reaction to move away from the creature once it's done hitting you, meaning that you're now 15 feet away from it on your turn. So you can move another 30 feet away and then shoot it, and now it's 45 feet away. To close the distance, it's going to have to dash or be a really fast creature. This means you can maneuver the battlefield much more effectively and stay out of harm's way. It'd be nice if you could use this as a reaction when a creature approaches you rather than when it first hits you or when it is done with its turn, but I still think it's a great power. 9 out of 10 for sure. The other thing you get is you get 2 new skill proficiencies, Nature and Survival, but you also get Expertise in these abilities. That's 2 more expertises. Rogues already are one of the greatest skill monkeys in the game, being able to get expertise. And this gives you 2 more. Now, Nature and Survival aren't the greatest skills in the game, but they're not terrible. And having expertise, you can't beat that. That is a 10 out of 10 subclass ability. It's one reason I wouldn't take Nature and Survival as part of your background. I would let the Scout Rogue do that for you. Then, at level 9, you get Superior Mobility, a permanent buff to your walking speed by 10 feet. And if you have a climbing or swimming speed, you get it to that too. So if you just have a 30 feet, now you move 40 feet. And if you can climb or swim, that gets faster. This is just simple and great. 10 out of 10, extra speed is never a bad thing. Then, at level 13, you get the Ambush Master power. The Ambush Master does a couple things. First of all, you get advantage on your initiative rolls, permanently, which is awesome. You want to be going first in combat. Then, you also get an extra power when you attack a creature on the first round of combat. The first creature you hit on your first turn, that creature, until the start of your next turn, is weakened. I mean, they aren't literally weakened, but they are marked, and all attacks against that creature from you or anyone else have advantage. So the biggest target on the battlefield, you're going to get to go first, you're going to get to hit them, and then your entire party gets advantage against that creature until your next turn, which makes ambushing someone really easy and really effective. This is a phenomenal power, and I give it a 9 out of 10. It'd be nice if it gave them advantage if you could do this multiple times, but it's just the first creature you hit. So, fine. 9 out of 10. Then finally, at level 17, you get Sudden Strike. If you take the attack action on your turn, you get to make an additional attack as a bonus action. So it's not extra attack, but it's 2 attacks, which rogues don't normally get. However, what it allows you to do is it allows you to sneak attack again. Sneak attack is a rogue's bread and butter. You want to hit with your attack so you can land that sneak attack. It's why rogues can actually operate in combat. But they only get to do it once per turn. Some rogues like to do tricky things where they reaction attack, and that allows them to get it off multiple times per turn because it's per turn, not per round. But Sudden Strike doesn't care. You attack twice, action, bonus action, and each one can benefit from your sneak attack. The only caveat is that you have to be attacking multiple targets. So a scout rogue really wants to be an archer. The skirmisher power that lets you move away as a reaction, and the advantage on initiative rolls, firing into combat, the extra speed, and this sneak attack. This sudden strike power means if you're fighting either two creatures in close combat or multiple creatures at range, you can sneak attack twice per turn. At this point in the game, you're dealing 8 or 9 d6 damage per sneak attack. So you're doubling that. And you're taking down 2 targets at the beginning of combat instead of 1, and then 2 targets every turn after that. This is a phenomenal power. Most people are just trying to get better ways to get their sneak attack to trigger. The scout's like, no, I'm going to do it twice. 10 out of 10. This is fantastic, and it is one of the greatest abilities that a rogue can get. And honestly, looking at the scout as a whole, they are a 10 out of 10 subclass. None of this is wasted. Reaction movement without opportunity attacks, expertise in 2 more skills, extra speed, advantage on initiative, advantage against attacks, double sneak attack. 10 out of 10. The Scout Rogue is an amazing pick. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more subclass reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.